Hey guys, Mano here. Welcome back to the channel. A while ago, I posted a video on how to convert your CRF300L into a Supermoto. Well, it's been over a year since that video and I have gained more knowledge on this topic since then. So I have decided to make an updated version, and if you have a CRF300L or 250L that you would like to convert into a road slicing machine, then this is the video you must watch. For this conversion, we will be using the stock hubs of the CRF300L and we will be replacing the stock spokes and the rims. Now, we all know that supermotos are basically dirt bikes on street tires, and the best size street bike tires are 17s. For this build, we are going full size. The rims are 3.5 by 17 at the front and 4.25/17 at the back. Now, I need to emphasize on the number of spokes because this is very important. For the front wheel, it is 36 spokes and the rear is 32 spokes. Before you order your rims, make sure they match the number of spokes for your hub. Now, speaking of spokes, we are using 184mm long 8-gauge chrome steel spokes for this build, but you could also use 9-gauge if you prefer something lighter. To make things a bit easy on your part, follow this lacing pattern. Now, you might need to cut off the excess spokes sticking out in the rim or use spoke washers. Now for tires, the front will be a 110/70/17, but a 120/70/17 will work also. Just make sure that your rims alignment are dead center in the forks, or else your tires will rub against them. Now for the rear, it's going to be a 150/60/17. This is the best size tire for the back since it offers the best handling while looking good at the same time. But if you decide to go for a wider 160/60, I have to warn you that you run the risk of rubbing your chain or swing arm. Now here are some questions that you might be wondering. Does the older CRF250L hubs fit the 300L or vice versa? Now the answer to that is yes, but there are some differences that you need to take note of. For example, the 2012 to 2016 models of the CRF250L, the front hub uses 6202 bearings. For 2017, all the way to the current model 300L, the front hub uses 6303 bearings. Now, if you have a pair of 250L hubs lying around and plan on using them on your 300L, simply change the bearings and use the right size hub collar. Now for the rear hub, the only difference between the old 250L and the new 300L is the size of the holes where you bolt the sprocket. The old 250L has larger holes as compared to the 300Ls. Just use the correct sprockets and fasteners for your hub. Now as for the brake rotors, they're basically the same, unless you have a rally model which has a larger front brake rotor over the standard model. Now, can you use wheels from other Honda models? The answer to that is yes, but modifications will definitely be needed. You will need custom spacers and brackets to make everything fit perfectly, but honestly, save yourself the hassle and just use your stock hubs. Third question, does the ABS still work, and how about the speedometer error? Honestly, the models that we have here in the Philippines do not have ABS, but to answer the question, the ABS will still work, but you might have the ABS light flashing on your dashboard. Now, as for the speedometer reading, there will be a 10 to 15 km/h reading error if you do this wheel conversion. There are 3 solutions to that though. You could get yourself a speedo healer kit, which is pretty expensive by the way, or you could use your GPS to track your speed. But probably the most cost-effective method is to simply ignore it. Lastly, why would you want to do this? If you ride mostly on the streets, let's say this is your only motorcycle for commuting, and you want better handling and tire longevity, then turning your CRF into a Supermoto makes perfect sense. Anyway, that's all I have for you today. If you have more questions, leave a comment below and I will answer them as best as I can. And if you find doing this conversion a bit of a hassle and want a ready-made set of custom wheels, feel free to message me in any of my social media accounts. I can build you a set and can ship local and international. Like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.